you're seeing this, that means it's Tarot Tuesday. Welcome. If you are new, if you have been here before, welcome to Tarot Tuesday. We're going to be taking a look at the week ahead, the next 7 days. And if you are finding this video, and it is not a Tuesday, particularly not this Tuesday that we are at in this particular point in the space-time continuum, that doesn't matter. These messages are timeless messages. You can trust that you are finding this video whenever you're meant to find this video. But if you are finding this video and it is the week of May 28th through June 3rd in 2024, then that's also great too, because that's when this is being posted. So, but regardless, there's messages here for you. You'll know which ones are for you, and take what you resonate with, leave everything else. This is a general reading that we're doing. And so we're taking a look at the overall energy for everyone who is finding this video. And the energy itself can actually manifest in a whole bunch of different ways. And it just depends on where you are in your super special, unique journey. So what that could look like. And a lot of these themes, these patterns, behaviors, energy that we're looking at, they can also manifest differently in different areas of your life. So there is a lot to uncover as per usual with the tarot. So also, hi, my name is Lara, if you did not know that. But maybe you did. Hopefully you did. Hopefully you came back. Either way, that's me. And it's nice to see you. Okay, so what is happening? Well, we're just coming off of a lot of energy from last week. And there was a full moon, and there was a Venus-Jupiter conjunction, and we're sort of coming out of that energy now. I don't know how you felt. You know, I saw a lot of like luckiest day of the year, if there was ever a time to manifest. And I'm like, that's all well and good, but really all I was capable of was just like crying and processing trauma. Even though there were a million things that I wanted to be manifesting. But you know, you need to come from a certain place, mindset. And if you're, you know, thrown off in any way by anxieties or fears or anything like that, if you're manifesting from those places, that's probably not gonna be great. It's just gonna amplify more of that. So, you know, if you were able to capitalize on the energy, good for you. If you were like me and you just had to rest and feel your feelings, then good for you too. You have to meet yourself where you're at. And I think, you know, we can get bogged down with like hearing a lot of like, oh, you got to do this, you got to do that. Nah. But a lot of what the whole point of life is just like accepting yourself where you are, as you are, even if that isn't where you want to be yet. Yeah, I may be talking to myself. Hopefully that resonates with someone else. But yes, so it's been a doozy. It's kind of unbelievable. May is already over, and yeah, I'm just trying to keep my head above water. Okay. But that being said, there's a lot of new energy that's coming in. I think it was yesterday or something, over the last couple days, Jupiter also moved into Gemini. Venus is in Gemini this week. we're in Gemini season. So, you know, a lot of Gemini energy. This is an air sign, communication. This is about, you know, like being skeptical for the sake of finding new ways of thinking. Expanding, especially with Jupiter and Gemini, expanding, you know, our perceptions, the ways that we think, getting really curious about stuff. Yeah. So that's where we're at. And yeah, I think without further ado, should we just jump into it? Let's get into it. Okay. As per usual, we're going to use our Oracle deck. This is the Oracle of Mystical Moments. And let's go ahead and just catch a vibe, see what kind of an overall theme we're working with, and then we're going to dive in with the tarot. Okay. So, could we please have a clear and concise message for everyone finding this video, looking ahead at the next 7 days? There we go. Feel like we had this one kind of recently. Yeah, within the last week or two, right? Treasured memories. I'm definitely recognizing this. This card is a lot about where we let our memories inform our process, our journey. I think it's also a lot about like our attachment to our memories as well, because I just always see this like very delicate string that she's holding, and while it is sort of wrapped and intertwined, it's also like her fingers are separated. And I think I said this last time, it reminds me of loving with an open hand. How we carry our memories with us without clinging to the past and staying stuck in a place that we've outgrown or that we're no longer meant for. Okay, let's keep going. Treasured memories. You know what? Actually, I want to just read out of the book. I don't know why. I don't have to know why, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to run with it. Okay, so in the little book that that comes with the deck, treasured memories, nostalgia, recognition. We see a woman sitting calmly in the grass. Here we go. She looks forward to somewhere we don't know while her mind is drifting in the past. With both hands, she is holding a floating balloon filled with clouds. These clouds are old memories she wants to keep and treasure. Our past experiences don't define us. We can live the life we had long ago, but the past does shape us. Wait, what? Hold, please. Yes, okay, that makes more sense. Our past experiences don't define us. We can't live the life we had long ago. But the past does shape us, and remembrance of loved ones and joyful times can help us be our best selves today. Yeah. Okay. All right. Treasured memories. Memories all alone in the moonlight. I don't know if that means anything for anyone. I don't know where that came from, but that's from Cats, the musical. There you go. I don't really know the rest of the words to that song, but that may be significant. Okay, let's look deeper. Could we please have a few cards, 3 cards, looking at the week ahead? That's 2 cards. That's 3. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see our shadow card first before we get too into it. Okay, so, okay, all right. Let's, okay. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so we're starting with our shadow card. Our shadow card representing our subconscious. This is the energy that's just underneath the surface for us. So we have the Page of Pentacles, which is a new beginning, a new chapter. This is, new opportunity for finances, or maybe this is like, maybe a new job opportunity, a new project, something that is has the potential to bring and plant the seeds of abundance, right? For lack of a better word. Underneath that, we have the 4 of Swords. And underneath that, we have the 6 of Cups in reverse. So already there's something here some new opportunity coming forward. But there's something about rest sort of showing, I think, where with the 6 of Cups, I think we're remembering things to be something that they weren't. Like, maybe something was better than it was. Okay. Okay. How interesting. All right, let's keep going. Because what is that coming through as? What does that look like? Let me just sit with this for 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Okay, so let's look at what that's bringing up for us in the week ahead. We have the King of Swords in the reverse position, the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. So double sevens, 77, if that's significant for you. With the King of Swords, I feel like this is saying, you know, you are too close to a situation to see it for what it is. Or you were. Seeing it for what it is and really seeing, like, you know, what's being taken from you, or what was taken from you. I think going on this theme of like the treasured memories, and, you know, underneath here with the Six of Cups is like, there were feelings of like, it's almost like you're feeling and looking back at something and like, you know, being really reminiscent and like, oh, like what happy times. But the reality is that like, that's not the situation at all. You were just too close to really see things for what they were, if not entirely skewed. And the reality is that there was definitely someone taking something from you. Whether this was like, you know, literally stealing something from you, or sneaking around behind your back, or I'm getting like energetically, if someone was pulling energy from you, taking your energy. Those sirens going off, right? But the perception is skewed. I think this week shows us more of that, and the reality of the situation I think is here in the Seven of Cups, which is interesting because the Seven of Cups is like about illusion, and like having a lot of options. But I think, interestingly enough, the Seven of Cups is coming in to show us that like there are more options available than we realize. If that makes sense. Like maybe you felt like you didn't have any other options. Maybe this is you being the taker. That's a possibility as well. Right? But the reality is that there are all of these other options. Well, I feel like it is really important to know the rest that's underneath here. The Four of Swords, rest, healing. I think this is something to do, oh God, how do I explain this? I think something from the previous weeks that you've been dealing with, whatever this is, okay, whatever situation you've been dealing with over the last 2 or 3 weeks, I think, yeah, there's truth going to be revealed. That okay, it's almost as if like in your mind you were in this distorted perception, you know, seeing what's being taken. But the reality is that you always had a choice. It's interesting because this feels like such extreme energy that's being laid out right now. Like very cutthroat with this, you know, person creeping around with a knife or the dagger, and I think just like a lot of confusion, whether that's someone who is on purpose trying to make you confused, or if you are the one confusing yourself due to like overthinking. I think both of those things are possible. Yeah, what's coming through is you always have a choice. But like, what do I mean by that? I'm gonna get one more card just to sort of like, what are we taking away? What's this message? One more card to take away from this message. If you could just give us one more card to clarify what we have here on the table for this week. Yeah. I was feeling, yeah, something about survival mode, lack mentality. Like it feels like you didn't have a choice but to let yourself be taken. The reality is you do. And this week, I feel like more of that is becoming clear, and it's definitely around like scarcity and lack mindset. When you feel like you have no options, you can't see the key. Because you're stuck here. Seven of Cups is also a card that speaks to creativity. I'm hearing like creative problem solving. Oh man, I'm not even gonna lie to you, this is kind of pissing me off. So yeah, there is some moment coming in. Is it a moment? I just feel like this week is like we're really gonna be like our victim mindset, our scarcity mindset, this idea that there's not enough of something. This is really gonna be challenged this week. I have a feeling it's already been challenged over the last few weeks. The situation finally coming to a head, but a lot of this like disillusion is because we're looking back at something and remembering it fondly for something that it wasn't. Does that make sense? I hope so. We'll see. You know what I mean? These cards feel really depressing. I'm going to ask if we have some advice. One more card. Is there some advice for us? Is there some advice for us? King of Pentacles in reverse. So this is really like challenging our relationship with our resources. Where do we feel like this? I'm picking up on like constriction, like with the King of Pentacles in reverse. Things are not coming easy. I think what I'm hearing is like it's time to be challenging that idea. That's what I got. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully that makes sense. You'll have to let me know. Leave me a comment. If you like this video, you know what to do. Like it, share it, subscribe it, all of the things, all of them are appreciated. And yeah, that was our reading for today. If you are interested in the work that I do, there's all kinds of things I do, and all of that information is listed below. Whether you're interested in working with me in any of the capacities that I offer, or if you are interested in supporting my work, all of that information, links, the things, they're below. And yeah, this was a reading. It was that. My God. Take care of yourself this week, and yeah, I will see you on the other side.